For Cleveland in the early going of this first. It started with a block. Tyson has ignited the crowd. Leads to the offense. Mobley extending the range. And then you've got Donovan Mitchell who can do it on both ends. Step back Trey. Pop in the lane. And D. Mitchell do the rest. Cleveland up 12 early. Saturday, college football is live on Peacock and NBC. First at 3:30, exclusively on Peacock. 16th ranked Notre Dame hosts NC State. Then 7 Eastern on NBC and Peacock. 15th ranked Michigan heads to the LA Coliseum to take on USC. You'll play in this opening quarter. Back to a 2-possession game as both teams get it rolling. There's the 22 up in the rafters here at Rocket Arena. And Larry Nance Jr. making Papa proud.
A year ago, the Cavs were tied for 12th in steals at 8 a game. Already 5 in this first quarter. Active hands, creating offense from your defense. And when you're one of the top 2 teams, 64 wins a year ago, you've got to be good on both sides of the ball. And when you become this efficient, it just makes your offense that much easier when you can create offense.
And they lead by 11 after 12 minutes of action. Cleveland showing out for their home fans in the first preseason game. You're watching NBA preseason coverage presented by Kia. Welcome back to Rocket Arena here in Cleveland. It's time for the off-the-court report. Let's check in with Ashley Shamady.
Thanks so much, Noah. Well, it was a busy summer for Donovan Mitchell. Of course, he had a little bit of rest, preparing for the season, but also preparing for his future. This summer, Donovan Mitchell proposed to his longtime girlfriend, Coco Jones. He did it in July. I talked to Donovan this morning at Shoot Around. How sweet is this? He said he knew from the very first date that he wanted to marry Coco. Love at first sight. He said he had the ring since December, so kudos to him for keeping it hidden that long. I asked him if...
Evan Mobley, the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, going into his bag, showing what he worked on. And here's Buzelis with the slow down. Oh, beautiful move here by the sophomore.
Get ready for a new Law & Order Thursday. The squads are in action. Justice will be sweet. New Law & Order Thursday on NBA and Peacock. Back here in Cleveland, got to tie your shoes. Lonzo Ball just lost it on the way back. 3-point game. Just a couple weeks ago, a group got to join Reggie Miller in the Hall of Fame. That included the 2008 Redeem Team, Dwight Howard, Miami Heat owner Mickey Harrison, former referee Danny Crawford, Sue Bird, Maya Moore, Sylvia Fowles, some elite names. Bulls head coach Billy Donovan for his entire career in basketball. And our colleague, our friend, Carmelo Anthony, his son Cayenne there, hopefully future Syracuse star himself.
Thanks, Ashley. And coming up on American Express at the half, I'll tell you why we spent the better part of the first half talking about Evan Mobley for MVP.
Hey, Scout.
That's not me. Look over there. Look right, not left.
MVP. Scout, you ever got up like Mitchell on that alley-oop that he missed? You ever got up like that?
It once.
We got to pull that highlight.
On the Nerf hoop.
The NBA on Peacock is brought to you by Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA. Back in Cleveland, we've got a tie ball game at the half. No Eagle, the Hall of Famer Reggie Miller, Ashley Shamady. Glad you could join us tonight.
Here's the layup by Trey Jones, just out the outside, stretched hands, fast break, one motion. Trey Jones putting on a show here in the third, and Buzelis with the hammer.
Tomorrow, everyone's favorite night of drama is back with new seasons of Chicago Med, Fire, and PD. Don't miss New Chicago Wednesday tomorrow on NBC and Peacock. Speaking of...
Oh, Proctor, as soon as he inserted, look at this. Little fadeaway over Patrick Williams. And then Porter with the step back 3 here. 7-0 run here for the Cavs. And no, remember those delusional dreams that Coach Billy Donovan was talking about? Who's zealous? He came in to training camp saying, I'm going to win most improved player, right? But tonight, he has put on a show here, 19 points, very efficient from the field, 7-11.
With 3:16 to play in the third quarter. Cleveland finding their rhythm, and we are all even in the land. Cleveland getting their preseason started on a high note and getting contributions from everybody. You're watching NBA preseason coverage presented by Kia. Well, after nearly 25 years, the NBA returns to NBC, starting with the American Express tip-off on Tuesday, October 21st, only on NBC and streaming on Peacock. And boy, is it good to hear John Cash again.
Yes.
Absolutely iconic. We are so glad to be back. Reggie, what was your offseason like?
Oh, my goodness.
Boom,
a lot of that.
baby!
A lot of that.
Time out on the floor, 6:49 to play. We'll talk Western Conference next.
The shot heard around the world, but more importantly, in the Richfield Coliseum, Michael Jordan hanging in the air. Craig Elo falling to the ground. It was interesting. Our colleague Brad Doherty, who we had a chance to at our NBC seminar yesterday, said, you know what, up to this point, we kind of owned Chicago. I mean, we went back and forth, but we weren't afraid of them. After this shot, it was over for the Cavs in that series and versus MJ and Scotty, and what a shot.
It was over for everybody, as you can see, because the NBA on NBC started. Cleveland first preseason action for both these teams, and we're coming down to the wire at Rocket Arena. Next Tuesday, preseason coverage continues on Peacock as the reigning champion Oklahoma City Thunder head to Milwaukee to take on the Bucks. Next Tuesday, 8 Eastern, exclusively on Peacock. Final couple minutes here in Cleveland.
Thomas Bryant turns it over here, doing a little bit too much on the baseline, and Javon Carter with the move. Oh, what a beautiful move against Killian Hayes to put the Bulls up.
Reggie, back to you guys.
All right, Ashley, great moment for Isaac Okoro and a great finish to this preseason action. Thomas Bryant got a look, could not get it to go. Don't forget the NBA season tips off on NBC and Peacock on Tuesday, October 21st. Next Tuesday on Peacock, preseason coverage continues with the reigning champion Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Milwaukee Bucks at 8 Eastern. For Reggie Miller, Ashley Shamady, our entire crew, I'm Noah Eagle saying thanks for watching NBA preseason coverage presented by Kia.